Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name is Valia Faridzi. I'm from Information System Department of Andalas University. Now I will make a video about the assignment 11 administration. The first question is, which field is a group primary key? In this question, there are more than one answer might be possible. For the first question, a database table holding detail of a group members. The field heading are given name, family name, email address, membership number, address, and mobile number. For this option, I think the good primary key is the given name, membership number, address, and also mobile number, because the family name will not have function to the group members. Next to the second question is the database table with detail of product that a company holds in the stock. The field headings are product name, product price, number of units, and barcode. For this option, the good primary key I think is the number of units and also product name, because the product price and also barcode didn't work properly to search some data in database about the product that the company hold in the stock. And the last one is the database table of patient in hospital, with the field headings are family name, given name, date of entry to the hospital, bed number, case number, and also national identity card number. For the last question, I think the good primary key for the patient in the hospital is the given name, date of entry to the hospital, bed number, and also national identity card number. But in this answer, I think the best option is the bed number or the national identity card number, because this field will give the personal information about the patient. Next to the second question, which table, fields, and primary key that you could use for records in database in this case? For the first case, is a dentist database of patient. For the dentist database of patient, for the table, I think there are two tables. The first one is the patient's table with the field patient ID, patient name, date of birth for the patient address, phone number of the patient, and optional the email for the patient. And the second table, for the first table, the primary key is the patient ID. This will help the database engineer to work more easy to find the patient data. And the next table is the appointments table. This appointments table is store the data of the patient when the patient come to the dentist, and why did the patient come to the dentist. For the field of this appointments table, first one is the appointment ID, patient ID, and also date the patient go to the dentist. The primary key is the appointment ID. It's like the patient ID that easily to use for the database engineer. And the next to the second case is a language school database of students. For this case, there are three tables. The first table is the student tables. The student table will store the information about the student enrolled in the language school. The students table have some field like student ID. Student ID is used for primary key too. And next is the first name of the student, last name of the student, email of the student, phone number, date of birth, and also the parent's name. Next to the table course, the course table will store the information about the language course that offered by the school. This course table have some fields like course ID, which is going to be the primary key, and next to the language course, Spanish is like English, Spanish, or French, and also the start date of this course and also the end date of the course. And the last one is the instructor for the course. And the last table is the enrollment tables. This table is optional because not to this table not to giving some help, not too important. The first field of this table is enrollment ID. The second enrollment ID is used for the primary key. The second field is the student ID. The next field is the course ID, and last is the instructor ID. And next to the next case, travel agent database of airline tickets. For this case, I have two table. It's like the client's table with the fields. First field is client ID. Client ID will be the primary key for the client table. And next is the first name of the client, last name of the client, email of the client, email, phone number, address, and also the passport number of the client. And I think the optional field is the destination of the clients. And next is the booking table. Booking table have some field with first field is booking ID. After booking ID, we'll use for the primary key. And next is the client ID, trip ID, booking date, and number of travelers, and also the price for the booking. And the last case is the database in an online multiplayer game, in which a player can restart their games whenever they want. So it's like the auto save or saving game for this case. There are two tables. The first table is the players table that will store the information about the player. With the first one is the field name is the player ID. The player ID will be the primary key too. And after player ID will be the username of the player. password of the player account, email address that player use for the multiplayer games, and there are many more optional fields. It's like the achievement of the player or something. And the second table is the game table. This game table will contain the save games of the player. The first field is the game ID. That will be the primary key. The second is the player ID. And the third of the field is the game name, the game that player play. Is like Mobile Legend or something. And for the save the data, that there are one field that's so important with name is the creation time. Creation time is like, maybe it's like the if you playing Minecraft, when you create the new world, the program will save the date when you create the world, so it will be saved in the database field. And the last one is the last save time. It's like last time when you quit the game, so the program will store the data to the database field. That's all about my answer in assignment 11. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.